I just purchased one of the new 1/18 scale mini Losi LMTs. I've been working with the 10th scale version of the LMT since it first came out in early 2021, and I've had some of you asking whether or not I was going to pick up one of these minis. Well, here is the son of a digger version, which looks pretty cool. Losi did an amazing job of scaling down the design of the original LMT, ultimately creating the most capable mini solid axle RC monster truck on the market. Along with the vehicle, you receive a Spectrum SLT2 transmitter, a USB LiPo charger, some AA batteries, a cross wrench, a bind plug, an EC2 adapter, and the owner's manual with some additional paperwork. As far as the truck goes, it looks almost exactly like the 1/10 scale Losi LMT, just a little smaller, of course. It shares a lot of the same features. Now, I'm not going to go super in depth, but just a quick overview of the truck. If you take a closer look, everything from the body and cage down to the wheels and tires and even the scaled down wheelie bar looks almost identical to the 10th scale LMT. And on the inside, we have the typical twin vertical plate chassis setup, as well as a very similar transmission and axle setup. But of course, with the smaller truck, we have some smaller electronics installed, like the Spectrum SX108 steering servo on the front axle, as well as the Spectrum 25 amp 2-in-1 ESC and receiver combo hooked up to a 380 25 turn brushed motor. And then everything's powered by a pretty decent sized Spectrum Smart 810 milliamp 2S LiPo, which will actually provide some pretty good runtime. Now, I mainly purchased this truck to race in the mini LMT class at a few events that I'm going to be attending throughout the year. So I'll mostly be running it indoors, but I still want to take it out on camera to get some cool shots of this truck. After driving this mini LMT for the first time, I have to say this thing is tough. I had a lot of hard hits with the truck out there, and the thing held up just fine. For such a small truck, this thing handled extremely well. Even compared to my 1/24 scale FMS Smasher, this was much more controllable. Really a night and day difference in the handling department. I did notice a couple of things out of the box on this truck that I feel could be tweaked. The suspension is something I'll have to mess with. It seems a little stiff out of the box, and it's pretty common for the larger LMT to have some side-to-side axle movement when the rod ends wear out on the suspension links, but I noticed that the mini LMT had that happening out of the box. So that's something that's probably only going to get worse as time goes on and you continue to put wear on the truck. But overall, it was a blast, and I look forward to driving this truck more. I'll catch you guys in the next one.